Wind! What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of wind? I mean, it's when the air blows in your face. Look at this photo. Huh. You owe us an explanation. Ah, indeed I do. Let me tell you my real name. It's Eric Lecard. Yeah, see? Everyone that was getting on me for accidentally saying the wrong name, now I can say Eric and all I want. Eric. You don't mean the man who fought by my father? Yes, John was my best friend. Then what's your relationship with the two girls in the photo? They're my daughters. Hold on a sec. Aren't they Bronner's daughters? Bronner lost his real daughters in World War I. His anger and grief awakened his hidden power, which he used to become a vampire. Nice tense there, but then again, I guess when you're a ghost, past, present, and future kind of merge together. So his daughters... He believes the daughters he lost in the war were reborn as my daughters. So he kind of just stole them from you? His daughters were his life. Now that he has them back, he wants to punish the humans whose war has ruined his life. I see. That's why the whip started acting up in front of those two. It's because they carry the blood of the Carr family. Of course, the vampire killer. No, the other whips he's been finding. Yes, the vampire killer. Jeez. Eric, if you fought by Jonathan's father, then you must know how to unlock the vampire killer's power. Yes, I do know, but... If you know, then tell me. What should I do? In order for the Morris family to use the vampire killer, you need the power of the Lecard family. But I can't help you, and of course, now that my daughters have been turned to vampires. So in the end, this whip is useless. I guess my being its heir is just the emptiest, most meaningless title of all. Emo. I was forbidden to tell you this, but I think the time has come. The reason your father died. I know why he died. They say he was mortally wounded when he stopped Dracula's resurrection. Even I know that was the cause. You're wrong. Chronic masturbation. Huh? You mean that could happen? For one who is not of the Belmont family to use the true power of the vampire killer, they must give up a part of their own life. Kind of like marriage. That's why my family acts as the power's key, so that it can only be used when truly necessary. John used the whip too much. Like marriage. So what are you saying? You mean my father died because of this whip? Exactly, which is why he didn't want to teach you how to use it. He wanted you to develop the strength to survive without using the whip. No matter how much you might hate him for doing that, in the end he was only looking out for you. You may not yet wield your whip like a Belmont, but that power can be yours. I know that John had his reasons. Father. I knew there was a reason. Aren't you glad, Jonathan? That your father's dead and he left you this useless trinket and you're useless by proxy? Aren't you glad about that? I just don't get it. Why did the Belmonts give this thing to the Morris family? If not for this, we would have been spared so much pain. Because the Belmonts cannot touch the whip now. It is predicted that Dracula will be revived in year 1999. And then we will all party like it's year 1999. I've heard that the Belmonts must not touch the vampire killer until then. But... others have appeared to revive Dracula in the meantime. Somebody has to stand up and stop them. And only the Morris family is able to do that. Oh well then. At least I finally know the truth about my father and the whip. Still, are you okay with this? This job that we have to do is going to end up hurting your own daughters. I wonder if there's a chance we can save those two if I use some kind of purification spell. Plot point. The chances are very slim, you should know that. Even I never knew how to do it. I appreciate your sentiments, but I am resigned to their fate. Well, it's easy to say when you're dead, too. I see. Forgive us, Jonathan, for placing this burden upon you. No problem. I'll just do what I can. And if you've accepted it, so do I. Let's go, Charlotte. Right.
How are things?
Okay, so we have a couple of other quests there. Holy Appearance, come back wearing 3 nun items.
This is your training.
Number of Fortune, come back when the last 3 digits of your money are 777.
Care to try? I'm counting on you.
Go reduce your MP, then come back.
I'm counting on you.
Well, this last one is really frickin' easy to do.
You're back. Well done.
Now your spirit should be able to handle it. Maximum MP increased. Mental training 2. Go find the thick glasses. That should make you look a little smarter. Yeah, stereotype. Why not?
Well done.
Now your spirit should be able to handle it. Maximum MP increased. Now let's see how far along I am towards Holy Appearance. I got the nun's habit. I have the nun's shoes. And I have the nun's robes. I actually have everything.
You're back.
A little proof of concept. You don't have to actually have Charlotte be the one to talk to him about this. Artificial intelligence. Oh, you mean like the computer in the Armageddon?
Well done.
Heal learned. Now I want to go back to Lucky Girl mode. There we go. And let's see, where am I on the money? I should be able to do the 777 so I can get the luck spell fairly easily. So the trick here is just getting the exact right amount of coins. So this should not take too awful long. Now that last number might be a little tricky because it's going to throw the other ones off. I need a bunch of those blues. Come on, give me some freaking pennies. Okay. Alright, so I got the... This is like the Price is Right, trying to get the numbers in the right place. Okay, so all I need are the blue coins. And you're not going to give them to me, are you, asshole? Okay, I think I have a better place to go to do this. Sadly, no, they are not. There are not nickels in this. Or $5 nickels. There's a little easier. Yeah, I do apologize for doing this here, but there is something coming up that I want to grind for while I'm at the location. There we go. And having the luck spell, which is what you get from this quest, is going to make it a lot easier. You know, if the skeleton really did have solid thoughts in its head, it would be like, there are coins in the chandeliers.
Excellent.
It's like I could just be busting these things and making money. Why am I fighting? Okay. Now back up to the Great Stairway. And now we are off to the next portrait world. Hey, who are you to tell a skeleton how to get off? So, welcome to the Nation of Fools. Yes, the circus is in town. And we got a clown shirt. If you want to look like Harley Quinn. And who wouldn't, really? I fucking hate clowns. I hate clowns. I think Danny Sexbang of the Game Grumps said it best. There are basically like two people in the world, people who absolutely hate clowns and people who are clowns. So now that we've got that activated, we're going to start heading up. And we're just going to basically kind of head up one side and down the other. This area is sort of symmetrical. With a couple of minor exceptions. Kind of surprised that works on a slime, but hey. And step right on the slime. Money. And those guys right there have a sub-weapon for Jonathan that we absolutely need. And I am not going to get to that long spear before it disappears. So we'll have to come back and mess with them a bit later. And... no, sadly. But that would be a definition of a sub-weapon, because I guarantee that wouldn't be Jonathan's primary means of anything. And we have him climbing the walls here. I forgot about him. Silk hat. The hat of a true aristocrat. Yeah, I want to keep the eye for decay out, though. I know that wheel is down here somewhere. Dancer's blouse. Very nice defense boost, but I need the luck. Oh, yes. One day I feel I'm ahead of the wheel, and the next it's rolling over me. Oh, that was pointless. Honestly, the two card drops in here are not nearly as bad as some of the later ones. For those who are not familiar with this, there's a quest we're going to get from Eric. Yes, warrior. Well identified. There's a quest we're going to get from Eric later called the Gambler, in which we have to collect 5 different playing cards. And they're spread all over the place. A whole bunch of different enemies have these things. Javelin. Oh, I had it already. Well, hell. I did grinding for so many different things, I forgot what I did and didn't pick up. Just know, Gamigumo, if I mention Eric in a derisive way, it's Eric Lacard I'm talking about. You are a perfectly fine Eric in my book. And now we have the big feature of this level. These things hurt like a motherfucker if you run into them, like so. Nice of me to illustrate, wasn't it? But I got my HP back right afterwards, so... totally good. Inhuman Cannonball. Yeah, it is possible to actually just never have the cannon fire as long as you're not in the direct range there. But, you know, that would require me being smart. There are a lot of very confusing twists and turns around here. I don't always remember exactly where I'm going. To be honest, this is one of my least favorite areas of all of the worlds in this game. VMAX up, okay, that's good. Okay, before I go into there, I'm going to head back and see if I can get that middle passageway cleared out. Because in case I forget to come back for it, I want to have it just done. And I don't think it should be too awful difficult. I was about to say the climb back up would be worse, so here we go. Unfortunately, the blades have a huge blind spot around here. I usually go till about 11:30. So we got a little over an hour left. Okay, now in here, I believe is... No, not quite. But I'm going to get Charlotte ready anyway. Now, why does she not disappear after doing that? That's very strange. Well, you had to do geometry as part of your role-playing game? Jesus Christ, and I thought, I thought I had cruel GMs. All of them know me better than to make me do math. I mean, I'll do, like, the character creation math, but that's about it. So these are the guys that I want to do some grinding on, because they have a frickin' awesome sword for Jonathan. And we've mastered the kunai, which means we now get 5 of them. I'm glad, because I do want to show mastery of these on screen. So, as long as we're at it, why don't we go ahead and start mastering the javelin, because that is necessary for one of Eric's quests. And the javelin is actually pretty nice if it sticks into the wall or the ground near where an enemy is. It'll hit multiple times. Yeah, these guys are Really annoying to deal with, though. But the weapon will be worth it, I promise. And $50 is not what I wanted to get from you. You annoying... Whoops. I keep hitting the wrong button. That button that I just hit right there is to close the lid of the DS. Oh, you asshole. There it is. Heaven's Sword. Oh, yes. Okay, you should know that this is going to be awesome because I'm replacing Nebula. A demon-slaying sword once wielded by an angel. Now, you notice it is less damage than the Nebula does. However, that is what we've got, and you can backdash cancel the hell out of this. You can spam the ever-loving shit out of this thing. It is beautiful. So yes, that is what I wanted to pause and get, because this is going to be a something I hold on to for quite a while. And the javelin in action there. So we kind of got a little off track there. I had originally meant to go up one side and down the other, but oh well. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing that anyway. Yeah, on large enemies you can get multiple hits with the Heaven's Sword. Pancake! And it cleans the small enemies out rather nicely. Okay, now I want to stay on track, so I'm going to head back up. Luckily, the Fleamen can't actually jump higher than where they are now. So, back in the channel here. Don't need you. You have exhausted your usefulness. Get out of my face. Okay, so... And right there in the center is the thing we need to get through the part of the Tower of Death. And maybe I can get something out of the Medusa heads while I'm here. That is going to burn the lock of his hair just clean off. Luckily, these are not the Petrify You Medusa heads. No, Charlotte still has the luck spell going. I wanted to keep it out just in case, because there are still some drops that I want to try to get, however accidentally, while I'm here. The alternative is to, you know, come back for them later. I hear you're around here somewhere. I think there's something in there. Ah, yes, there is something in there. Pointlessness. Pointlessness and hurt and broken promises. I wasn't sure if he'd been killed or not. Okay, and there's something up there. Peeping Eye sees. Or, Eye for Decay sees, rather. Caviar. Fish eggs, eat them up, yum. Spiked boots. God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Boots that deal extra damage when kicking. So basically, in this case, sliding. I try not to intentionally slide into anything, so that doesn't really matter much to me. Wow, that's a lot closer than I expected I'd be able to get. And learn your right from your left, Jonathan.
This episode's Dread and Circus was made possible by Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Viceroy Scorn, D.I.O.D., Jumpy Cat, Shin Majin, the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my You Can't Coliseum Lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.